What's up, everybody? It's your boy Joshua Edwards, live from Brooklyn, New York. This is Panthers Pride Television. Look, we know that the Carolina Panthers are in that transition period where not a lot of stuff is going on currently speaking. But here are some key dates that everybody needs to be paying attention to. So we know that franchise tag and transition tag is no longer available right now, currently speaking. Guys have already received that tag. They've either signed that tenure or they're going to wait towards the NFL regular season closer to that date to sign that tenure. The NFL Scouting Combine is obviously over. Guys are doing their NFL Pro Day. April 21st begins the offseason workouts, and then April 24th through the 26th is the NFL Draft. With that being said, there is a guy that follows and fits this mode that I'm talking about currently speaking. There is a top dog in Jayden Higgins, a guy, if you play NCAA 25, you know who this is. If you play with Iowa State, if you actually branch out outside of teams of the Georgias and Floridas and Clemson and Alabama, if you actually do random guys and random teams, he's a guy that produces, and not just only on the game, in real life as well. If you look at his stats, 9 total touchdowns, 1,183 receiving yards, 87 total receptions, 91 yards per game, and 13 games played this season. He, to me, has the ability to be just as good as Ted McMillan, if not better. Now, he obviously has to fall into the right situation. If Ted McMillan is not there, and if we are focused going defense heavy with the first pick, this guy right here, currently speaking, has to be the second pick. I understand guys have him going late second, early third round. But no, you need to go and reach for this guy. He's a big body receiver. You can line him up across from Xavier Legette, Jalen Coker, Adam Thielen. You can pair him up on any one of those level planes. I mean, we haven't had a big body receiver since Kelvin Benjamin. Really, Devin Funchess. We have not had a big body receiver that was effective in the Carolinas since Devin Funchess. And Devin Funchess ended up transitioning to tight end. The same thing with Kelvin Benjamin. Those two guys literally ate themselves out of the league. Now, Devin Funchess had another surge with the Indianapolis Colts where he played a receiver just a little bit more. But those guys literally ate themselves out of the league. You're not going to see Jayden Higgins eat himself out of the league. He's a sneaky pickup. He's worth the risk. I mean, you got 9 picks in the draft. At some point, something has to hit. We know Xavier Legette, currently speaking, is known more for his talking than his play. Two things can be true. I think we made the right selection last year, but time will ultimately tell if we made the right decision or not. And right now, currently speaking, he's just not the guy. And that's not to say that he won't eventually be the guy. I do believe he'll come around, but I mean, currently speaking, you need another weapon for Bryce Young. Everything that Dan Morgan said he was going to do in free agency, he has accomplished it. He has bolstered up the defense tremendously in free agency. You saw it last season, what we did with the offensive line. We bolstered up the offensive line. Now, fast forward to this offseason, we bolstered up the defensive line. So if we are really serious about going our first pick defense, you have to go a Jayden Higgins, a Isaiah Bond, or Matthew Golden if they're there. You have to be able to take a risk in building around Bryce Young. So he's a guy, if he's there second round and we go heavy first round defense, you obviously have to move in that direction. Now, Dan Morgan, on his recent thoughts in free agency, this is exactly what he has stated on how he feels about just kind of everything shaping up so far, currently speaking. Dan Morgan asks about the Panthers' recent free agent moves. We're far from done. We see there's a lot of work to do, and we're excited about the draft. We have 9 picks, and we're going to attack it. Now, this is what I love from my general manager. A guy This picture, it tells all about the swagger that he has. We know that he's been to the NFL Senior Bowl. We know that he's been to the NFL Shrine Bowl, maybe even the HBCU Legacy Bowl. We know that he has made an appearance at a lot of these guys' pro days. But with that being said, you got 9 draft picks. At least 5 out of these 9 have to continue to be on the team 3 years from now. These guys have got to contribute in a large way. And if they don't contribute, you might need a new talent evaluator. I've been on the record saying I believed last year coming out of the draft, or 2 seasons ago, I believe that what's my guy's name? Jahmyr Gibbs was better than Bijan Robinson. I believe that coming out of the draft. I said he was the best running back. And then there's been other talents that I've said I believe that they're going to be a stud, and there's obviously business of guys that have missed. But when you're at a general manager spot and you have 9 draft picks, you have 4 fourth-rounders, there's no reason for you not to succeed. I understand you got the 8th overall selection. I understand you got a 2nd rounder. And then you obviously got some 3rd and 4th rounders. But you got 9 draft picks. I mean, how hard is it, man? You've had all season to think about what positions you need to draft. You've seen and you have evaluated what we need offensively, defensively. You've made the moves in free agency. There's no reason why going into the draft we are not successful. There's no reason why we cannot win the NFC South this season. A lot of things are open. The whole NFC South is open, if we're being quite frankly honest with you. We know that Buccaneers are getting older. The Atlanta Falcons, they don't know what they're doing at the quarterback position. You pay Kirk Cousins, then you bench Kirk Cousins. You don't want to cut Kirk Cousins. We know the Saints just are awful. So right now, the NFC South is open. We have the draft capital to really make a move. We've made moves in free agency. So, man, I just continue just to see exactly what we're going to do moving forward. All right, so also some changes, man. I gotta give you an update on just the Panthers Pride moving forward. So currently speaking, man, I got some more openings. I got a job with the New York Mets, so I will be working there. No, it's not the damn concession stand. I'll be actually working with Mr. and Mrs. Met, kind of being their manager. So there's going to be some changes coming to Panthers Pride moving forward. You might not see me on the channel anymore. You might. And then there might be another new host that's going to be hosting Panthers Pride Television. But I did just want to make you aware of that. We're right there on the cusp of reaching 1,000 subscribers, so definitely make sure that you share, like, subscribe. We got to hit 1,000 subscribers, but I just wanted to update you that a lot of things have been moving forward in my favor. Thank you, Jesus, for that, man. I just want to just put that out there that there is going to be some changes. Just moving forward with Panthers Pride, it's not a goodbye, man. It's just a little break right now, so I'm still going to be putting out content, but there might be a situation where I might be transitioning and there's a new host. And like I said, that's because obviously I'm taking on some more responsibilities working with the New York Mets and that stuff. So just be posted, man. Panthers Pride. Hey, NFL draft is coming up. A lot of things are going to be changing. So Panthers Pride, baby. We out.